Hey guys, welcome to the CO visit. So I'm just sitting outside here enjoying the movement of weather. It's been very windy, got some storm systems that are blowing in here, and of course, I'm accompanied by my trusty coffee. If you're watching this video, I want to thank you for clicking on the video. So it's going to be one of these formats where I'm just kind of sitting here outside of my house in my window. And so I wanted to talk about that comment. It was one of the live streams right after my unfortunate situation that happened, my suicide attempt. And this person made a comment and just said, mask slip. Kind of a snarky comment, a snide comment snuck in there. So when a person says mask slip, you know what that means, right? They're referring to when for a moment a person reveals who they really are. And usually it's not good, it's negative, or they're hiding something. And you see their true self just for a moment. And so that's what they were referring to when they said mask slip, after I was telling about what happened. Interesting point of view. Exactly the type of thinking that we talked about that comes from Jehovah's Witnesses or ex-Jehovah's Witnesses who are pomies, right? Who are still defending the organization. That kind of comment where they have absolutely no compassion, no feeling or care or anything for another person's suffering or situation that they're going through. And they automatically equate it to something negative. Or it's because the person committed a sin, or you're doing it because you left Jehovah, or you're being punished because of this or that. Very interesting, that view. I don't know how you guys see it. If you see some of the things that I've been going through lately and that I've been very transparent about, as always, telling you about it and why and what I've been feeling and what I've been going through. I don't know if you see it that way, as a proverbial mask slip. Well, in the case of human beings, and I think XJW Danny, which I want to thank always for your words and your support, said it the best in one of her comments. In that all of us slip from time to time. That's the way human life is. Human existence, where everything is ever changing and subjective. We have ups, we have downs, we have good times, bad times, sickness, health. And sometimes we fall on hard times when it comes to emotional issues and mental issues. And for those of you that are believers out there, if you are Christian believers, then should this really be any surprise? In these critical and hard times that we're living in, these final days, last days, whatever you want to call them, previous to the tribulation. And Jesus himself said that those that would follow him would pick up their torture cross and follow after him. Doesn't sound like anything easy, does it? Now, also, if we look through the pages of the Bible, you'll see no shortage of examples of both men and women that we would consider to be holy examples in the Bible, right? Men and women of great faith, And yet they went through times of great distress, depression. Some of them desired so much to die that they asked God to take their lives. Moses had such feelings. Lot had such feelings. Abraham's had such feelings. David, the prophet Ezekiel and Jeremiah and Isaiah all went through such anguish that they wanted to end their lives. And why stop there? Jesus Christ himself, in the Garden of Gethsemane, such was his anguish that he sweat blood, a proven medical condition that can happen under extreme duress. And what did he ask of the Father? May this cup pass from me. He knew what kind of a death was awaiting him, and he was stressed about it. He had anxiety. He was going through great anguish. So, in the times we're living in today, in these critical times, what more can be expected from us? As imperfect as we are, as weak as we are, what more can be expected of us? That true servants of God will also go through times of anguish and despair. You can look at it either way you want. Truth of the matter is, it's a miracle that I'm even sitting here making this video and that you're listening to me. I had an appointment today with my psychiatrist, my second appointment. I'll have another one on July 4th, once a month. And he said I could look at it either way I want and interpret it any way that I want. But he said with the medication that I took, which these pills, clonazepam or Klonopin, 2 milligrams, after 10 to 15 milligrams, it gets to the line of a lethal dosage, becomes very dangerous. He said I took 60 milligrams. That's 6 times what would be enough to kill a person. And here I am. So, some of you that aren't believers would just say, well, just the luck of the draw, right? If you are a believer, evidently God has a purpose for me. That's why I'm still here. I'm still alive and I'm still breathing and I'm still making videos for the CO visit. And I'll continue to do so, as I said before, until either I can't do it anymore or I'm dead. So to that person who made that comment about the mask slip, no, my friend, it wasn't a mask slip. This is a journey, and I'm putting this journey on film, and I'm letting you see it with me. My ups, my downs, and I'm being open and transparent about it, as millions and millions of people go through the same thing. But I'm on here with my name, with my face, and you hide behind a faceless account. And from the shadows, you take your shots. What mask are you wearing? What are you hiding? Who is the weak one here, really? I hope God blesses you, my friend. And I hope you can find real rest and salvation and grace in Jesus' name. So for the rest of you out there, thank you for supporting me always and supporting the channel. Please go over to the GoFundMe. June 21st, I have the endoscopy coming up. Okay, today I just basically spent the last of the money that I did have on hand in my bank account on my next round of medications from the psychiatrist. We have the expenses coming up on the 21st for the endoscopy. So please go to the GoFundMe if you can, spare something to support me on that. And we'll be putting out updates every Monday. Bless you all, and I'll see you in the next CO visit.